All right, it's a new week, and certainly something went wrong in the last week. It's inevitable. Maybe something went wrong in the last hour. Something will continue to go wrong. Things happen, challenges, whether they're wrong, right, problems, issues. It's all just a matter of perspective, but no doubt challenges arise. And the question is, what do you do with them? How do you react? Do they cause you to spin out? Do they cause you to step back? Do they cause you to isolate? Do they cause you to get angry and lash out? And do they derail your day? There's a simple little tool that I use all the time. One of my favorite things. I learned it from a fantastic therapist named John Jolliffe. He's no longer with us in person, but his legacy lives on, and this little tool he called the ABCs of life. I've adopted it some to make it work for me and for the business leaders that I work with. A stands for the event. This is the thing that happened. This is the starting point. What was it that happened? Take a few breaths and just think back. Just the facts, please. What was it that happened? What's the situation? What transpired? Not your story about it, not filling in the gaps, not twisting it, bending it. Just what actually happened. B is your thinking. How you're thinking about what happened, how you're thinking about the instance, the issue, the challenge. And then C is how you're feeling, the underwriting emotion that this is producing. How are you feeling about this? Because how you're feeling is going to lead you to act. How you're feeling is going to lead you to respond. And it'll be in a good way or in a not so good way. A, B, C. Now, most of the world and most leaders live in an AC world. The thing happens, so I feel. They said this, and that made me mad. They dropped the ball, and so I had to step in and fix it, and I'm angry and resentful and fearful that it's always going to keep happening. Whatever. A, C. And they think, well, this was the cause, and so obviously I feel like this, but that's not true. You don't feel that way because the thing happened. You feel that way because of how you're thinking about the thing. That's why 100 different people can experience a similar event, but they can view it in different ways and feel differently about it. And some, that lucky few, can take even the hardest of circumstances and turn it into an empowering outcome, empowering feelings that lead to incredible results, overcoming incredible obstacles, bouncing back with resilience and grit, determination, even joy in the face of adversity. It's possible based on how you think and the meaning you assign to whatever it was that happened. If you tell yourself a different story, you can have a different feeling, emotion. It can be a catalyst to a whole new life, a whole new way of being and going about it and bouncing back and attacking it. A, B, C. So think about your event again. Think about how you've been thinking about what happened. And ask yourself, is there a better way? Can I change the way I'm thinking so I can feel better, more empowered, with possibility, with resilience, with a creative response? And then we take that ABC and we act. We go name, reframe, release. So let's name whatever it is that we're feeling. All right, this happened and I've been feeling this way about it. Reframe, Let's say, okay, I'm feeling this way about it because I've been thinking about it in the wrong way. I've been thinking about it in an unhelpful way, let's say. I've been thinking about it in a less empowering way. And I'm going to reframe that and ask yourself, what's a more empowering way to view this? What's a more helpful way to think about this? How have I experienced challenges, adversity, setbacks in the past and used those as stepping stones, leveraged those as opportunities for growth and strength building and grit and resilience? Look at how I've gotten through things in the past. I'm going to do it again. Maybe this has happened for me instead of to me. Maybe there's a for me in this. I call it the for me flip. Because our default is usually to say, God, why is this happening to me? God, why don't they just get it? God, why does that happen again? This is ridiculous. I don't deserve this. And the frustration or the fear or the anxiety or the depression or the whatever, all of the feelings that result from viewing that event, that thing that happened in a negative light, in a less empowering way. But if we reframe it and we say, I'm just going to decide this is happening for me, what might come of this? What's a more empowering way to view this so that I can feel better? So name, reframe, and then release. Release. This is where we just breathe, maybe go for a walk, maybe some physical exercise, maybe talk it out with somebody, but the point is that we release the negative feelings. We release that resentment. We release that anger and frustration. We release that anxiety. And we can use the pattern that we talked about before. Receive, release. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, I release. I receive the empowerment. I release the frustration. I receive the peace. I release the anxiety. I receive the patience. I release the frustration. I receive the joy. I release the anger. I receive the possibility. I release the disappointment. I receive the hope. I release the despair, and so on. Keep going until you feel different. Keep going back to your reframe, recognizing that how you view the situation is going to lead to how you feel about it. But do the work. We're not in denial here. We're not in denial and just pretending that things aren't hard or there wasn't a real challenge. Do the work and breathe through it. Accept what is and then let it go. Release it. Release it. Ask yourself, am I willing to release this negative feeling in order to feel better? There's a more empowering feeling coming behind it. Am I willing to release it? Or am I just hanging on out of stubbornness or fear because it's what I know, it's what I'm used to, it's my pattern? A, B, C. A is the event. B is how you're thinking about it. C is the feeling that results. And the feeling that results is how you're going to lead. It's how you're going to impact other people. So let's make those feelings more helpful, more inspirational, higher level, so you can have a better, more empowering effect and impact on the people around you. To do that, name the negative feeling, reframe your thinking, and then release that negativity. It's better this way.